so you know, when the stream's offline, they can't hear you either. So that probably cut you off, and then the end of what you were saying was on there. But okay. Does look like my frames are better now, so good. Stream should be a little smoother now. Right, this is kind of an irrelevant decision, so I'm not going to go through that long pause of asking you guys to vote on one of these two and picking. So I'm going to sell either one anyways, because I'm not using either of these yet, so.
Ah, there it goes. We're back.
Okay, now this is a little tutorial on carrying trade packs. When you carry trade packs, like let's say you're building a house, you're gonna have logs on your back like this. You're not gonna be able to like teleport and things like that. And you're not gonna be able to run, you're gonna be really slow moving. So this is why, like, when you're doing trade routes and transporting trade goods, why it could be a hazard. And this is a little demo of house building. You walk up with your thing. Start building, and bam, and then if you're actually building your actual house, it would progress towards finished. So
Oh, one thing that I did forget to mention that I'm super excited to get to talk more about, since I have no experience with it yet whatsoever, are things like ships and stuff like that. And I know Katsu said that there are a couple people that already have some, so I'm looking forward to that too.
well, I'm not far from. I'm simply some material, and I think a few new tiers away from Crux being able to start a ship. So. Yep. I'm debating if I'm gonna let you guys decide on my armor choices. Could be problematic. But might as well let you guys pick everything else, so.
Well, no, I mean, you gotta call it somewhere, I think.
No, I'm not gonna call it any. I mean, they could already mess up my skills and skill sets so bad that what harm could some armor be?
Well, that's just it. If they're gonna pick the skills and stuff, you need to be at least make sure that you can sustain yourself with the skills that they're gonna work with. So, or else you're just gonna end up with a
it doesn't matter.
really
I'm
bad
just not letting them pick
character.
things.
Are you really just?
Yes, I made it clear. They're gonna pick everything. Doesn't need to be discussed. I already decided it. Alright, let's see. What am I doing? Use old anvil.
Oh, and if my mic quality ever gives out or sucks at any point in time, I apologize. I do have a new mic on its way, and it should be here soon, so.
That was your little planting demo. Even though there's more steps to it, I think they take you through a better demo of it later. Alright. Hopefully I won't regret this. Cloth boots. Or these boots. Actually, both of them are probably beneficial, so right now it doesn't matter because I'm pretty early level, but... And right now, since there's not too many people viewing and voicing their choices, pretty much if you say something, you're probably gonna get your choice. So it's either the park how you about parch sun shoes or wilderness boots.
And if later on heavier armor ever becomes an option, do that too. Like I said, my character
Well, yeah,
has...
like I said, they choose, so it's whatever they choose.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, my character, she has leather and plate armor combination right now. Her main stuff, like her jerkin and her pants, are leather. And then some of her accessories are plate. And it's really actually quite nice.
Yeah, but then you don't get full set bonuses. Like, Crux, since he wears full plate, he gets a plate armor bonus for having, like, all plate armor pieces, and... That's fine. That means you're getting to make all... You get to play vicariously through me right now, Valentine. Alright. There's not a lot of people around, but I'm gonna let you make the decision then. Go ahead, have some fun, Valentine, and anybody else who feels like speaking up and making a skill set decision. This is a pretty big decision. But since you've been a really loyal follower, actually, since you first came across my stream, so you can call out any of these, really. Like, there's no way for me to really scroll over and see exactly what it does, but... I can say a little bit of what I know about some of them. ArcheAge is usually the first skill you pick for, like, warrior builds, paladin builds, stuff like that. Archery, pretty self-explanatory, I think. Witchcraft is a type of magic. Let's see, what are the secondary? I know defense is a secondary, so it's just like defense-based, shield-based stuff. And songcraft is a secondary. I want to say maybe witchcraft was the other secondary, and then ArcheAge, archery, oromancy, occultism, sorcery, and vitalism were other primaries.
Well, I know in Zarya I have the shadow play, and like I said, I really like that leap forward skill. It's for this one, and you want to do a lot of mobility. Shadow play is the way to go.
Well, yeah, shadow play is what I started with, but I mean, it really depends. Like, I picked shadow play for his primary because I wanted him to be primarily, you know, a whatever. But I could think of some dual wield DPS benefits from Battle Rage. Well, good. If you're around, Valentine, you'll be able to pick the third one. I'll do Battle Rage since that's what you said you want to do, and nobody else is really voting. So I'll go ahead and do Battle Rage. I already know that tree well too, so I'll know how to utilize it.
The archery is a good one too as an alternative, because again, you can always go to a priestess and switch out if you decide you want to switch. But the archery is good too since everybody has a bow. But I know.
But okay, so now follows up another decision. So I got 2 points to spend, 3 things I could get. We got a passive, which very tempting because passives always apply, which launches a counterattack and accumulates 5 bloodthirst after a successful melee evasion. And then I have 2 skills now on my battle rage. You got your triple slash, which is your 3-hit standard combo from the battle rage tree, which I could see being kind of useful, but I'm not sure how I would juggle that back and forth with my 2-hit. And then you have your charge, which is your long range jump attack type thing. So I can only get 2 of these 3. So decisions kind of actually lay with you. Like I said, you get to play vicariously through me, especially if I don't have other talkative viewers to compete with. I don't know. If I was gonna pick a 3rd class, go with this combination so far. First, I'd look at what's recommended, which ones are recommended to go with Shadowblade Battle Rage, and think about those. But then I think Defense would almost be a good one if you want to be like a not DPS tank, but a harder DPS class, because this is already building a pretty big DPS class. But you also have some crowd control options in here, so you could make yourself more of a what do they call that? It's not really support, but you know, with tons of stuns and knockbacks and stuff. Okay, so do you want me to get charge and then save the other point for later? Probably a good idea. I'm pretty bad about that. Well, at first I wasn't saving points because with my first character I thought for the passives I had to buy 1 in order to unlock the next, and I even thought that this was going to kind of work that way. Then I realized everything opened at levels, and so, you know, saving points is a good idea if there's certain things. Not just that, you don't even have your 3rd tree yet, so it might not hurt to save up points. You know, you can survive with only a few skills for 10 levels. Get all 10 levels and then actually decide where to put your points. Probably will help you get a better build, but there is this where you can reset skills. And right now I think resetting skills is as easy as clicking that, so. Alright, I think I had to do something. Giant ants and baby ants. There's still something I gotta do over here. Is that it? I just had to go in that house. Yeah, and Twitch delay is the worst. Luckily I gotta go on to a better server and stuff, but And luckily there's not a delay, I don't think, for me to get it back from you, so it shortens the time a little bit. But I'm gonna guess here you'd go with the Wilderness Fists, since oh, what's odd is, oh, that's right, I don't have anything to compare it to, so this one's got 18 defense, it's 6 defense. Really, that just has a lot of magic defense. Let's go with those. Dealing with the delay over a simple glove choice. Alrighty. Gotta go kill some ants. Test out this new katana. To keep this hair from being devastating. I forgot to equip my new skills. It's sort of odd to have multiples of the same type. Let's see how this works.
공간 기록소를 클릭하면 현재 위치를 기환 지점으로 지정할 수 있습니다. 아련한 공간의 기억 기술을 사용하면 저장된 위치로 공간 이동을 할 수 있습니다.
Gotta get better actually about remembering my recall points. That character I forgot. When I had a recall I had to go like, well, I died. Then one other time I had to use recall and I went way farther away than I wanted to.
Oh yeah, that's another thing with the Fearins. The recall points are not really out in the open like that. They actually a lot of them are tucked away in inns and things. I found.
Oh yeah. That's true about most, but yeah, some starter places like this, they put them out in the open, so new players don't have to hunt them down. But
Nah, it wasn't that way with the fear, and I actually had to go into an inn because I forgot about it. I was like, wait a second, something's missing, and I was like, oh right. So I went into an inn, and there it was.
the racial quests are pretty straightforward. They're always almost the same thing, just talking to people and getting a new E-tier, maybe an accessory. But for the most part,
상호작용에는 노동력이 사용되는
you actually don't ever really have to do too much for those. Yeah, that was talking about the labor points. Sadly, you can't see my labor points because my cam's over top of it, but this bar right here that's above this long bar across is your experience, obviously. That bar above that's your labor. And basically you gain 5 labor every 5 minutes regardless of whether you're online or offline. And that's used for a lot of stuff. If you're praying to regain some of the XP you lost from dying, it takes some labor. Opening things like that little money bag I just opened takes about 3 labor. Crafting things takes different amounts of labor depending on what you're crafting.
Gathering, yada yada.
And it's basically a system to keep people from, like, I don't know, producing too much in a short time without, doing much else. Or taking a break or whatever. Well, the battle rage skills have been really fun to chain together. What I found was odd was my defense skills also became chain combo skills with some of my battle rage stuff. Now I thought that was cool. It's like, okay, it's nice to see that you can pick different classes and you don't only have to chain battle rage skills with battle rage skills and stuff like that. Oh, this is a scaling ladder. If you're ever doing castle sieges, this is actually something your group can craft and use. Right. That's supposed to do that to get across there or something? Okay, that didn't work. Plasma chargers. Ah, that's cool. So curious what that crane was for, but... Oh well, I don't seem to have a quest for it, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. I do hate playing on lowered graphics, I feel like...
Feel like
I don't know, I feel like... all this stuff would look way...